Hi guys, back. We're back, and we're straight after the England and Germany game. I've got Ali and Govinda here with me, and yeah, we're gonna just talk about how we feel about that game. I'm gonna start off just say, you know what? I didn't expect us to win, so I've been proved wrong, and I'm happy. I'm happy that I've been proved wrong, and yeah, you guys can say what you want to say now.
I don't think we knew what to expect. I think we all knew we were going to play with back five, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think what happened was obvious, isn't it? Grealish changed the game, man.
Grealish
Uh,
changed the game,
Yeah,
and we've been saying it on this show for so long. That we
Everyone's been saying it.
yeah,
the Brummie's
really.
gonna bring it home. The Brummie's gonna bring it home.
Yeah, he's gonna bring it home for us. If we win Euros, Grealish should have played a huge part. Well, that's two assists now, and he's played probably maximum all in all for half an hour,
Yeah.
maybe just over half an hour.
Him
20
and
minutes,
Shaw
maybe.
combined for both the goals today.
Yeah,
From
Luke
Haaland.
Shaw as well. Good choice over Chilwell then, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Shaw
mean
well.
he only had a day to prepare as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
Chilwell because they had to isolate.
Oh
So
yeah, he did actually. Well,
yeah,
Luke Shaw played well. Grealish played well. Sancho still didn't get onto the pitch, but we can't complain because we won. So I'm
mm.
not really going to say too much. What do you guys think about Raheem Sterling? Raheem
Sterling
Sterling
will.
got all of our
He's
goals.
got
We were
15
quite quick.
goals now in 20 games for England. I mean,
Really?
we can't really sort of turn around and say he's not sort of number one. He's our number one goal scorer at the moment. I think recently. Um, He's got the stats. He's put the goals in the back of the net where it
Yeah.
counts as well at the Euros, not against like Romania or anything like that.
Yeah, true.
Um, come on.
None of the goals have been special, but I'd rather keep the show positive, so I'm not going to criticize them too much. But the goals have not been special. Every single one's been a tap in.
I think that
But
Inca
you
played
have to be in the
big
positions.
goals.
Yeah, these two goals today were good.
He made his
Yeah,
own goal today, which is why I respect it. He made it, played it what to Kane, Kane to Grealish, Grealish to Shaw, and then in the back of the net.
mm.
So I'm
And
I'm
these are
happy.
these are world class
Another thing,
defenders as well.
What are you guys saying?
the goal.
Oh, I'm not just saying like world class defenders as well. We're getting past. It's not like you know they've been playing in the lower leagues of their respective countries. We've
Germany
got
did turn
Hummels,
up though.
Rudiger.
Nah, I don't think either
No,
team turned up until the difference was I think literally Grealish had a bit of magic in him.
Yeah.
Nothing much really happened in the whole game
And
until
also, let's not forget, when Muller misses that chance, then you do believe we've got the
yeah.
looks on our side today. Because like when Muller missed that chance, I said anyone I would have given it to Muller on that whole German team. You'd want Muller on the end of it, and he misses
Mm.
it, and then you're like, okay, we really have a chance of winning this. And then you get the second
Mm.
goal.
I mean, even before those chances on our goal, Pickford as well. He saved us, against Werner in the first half, and then it was Havertz, wasn't it, with the volley?
Havertz one was
Like
direct. I'm not being too critical of England, but let's
it's
just be
dead
avoid.
they
central.
were big
That's his job.
saves.
That's his job. No, but no, I don't want to be critical. Well, I'm being critical anyway. I can't help it because
Good for the cameras he was there.
yeah. I'm so happy Kane got a goal. We spoke about this that Kane needs the goal, and now I think
Yeah,
they're very dangerous now that Kane's got a goal.
Yeah, it looked like it was a big relief to him as well. After
Yeah,
that, you could tell his confidence is going to come for the next rounds, and
yeah.
that's what happens when you actually cross the ball in the box. Like even Carl Walker, like he's hesitating, whipping the ball in a few times today.
Yeah.
Cole
The
Walker's
Um,
sort of
passing is
passing
just
sort of
off.
sidewards and backwards.
Yeah, his passing's just off.
Yeah.
Saka, I was happy with Saka as well. I think in the first
Mm.
half he was the only sort of outlet I thought we'd be able to achieve anything from. We got taken
Mm.
off, was tired for Jack. And then Jack showed us why he needs to be playing every game. I don't understand. He won't. I don't think he'll start next game because it's Southgate.
it's a completely different game next game. Though. It's going to be against Ukraine or Sweden, so pretty be Mason Mount though. I don't think. Do you
Yeah, I
know
think
what Southgate will
he's
think about it?
No
Do you know
Mount.
he's going to think? He's going to think, oh, I made the substitution at the perfect time, which he did to be fair to him. But he's just going to think that's the best way to utilize Grealish off the bench,
Yeah,
isn't it? As him,
just off the
mm,
bench.
might be
Yeah.
yeah.
I think he'll do that actually. That makes a lot. I thought that because the two times Grealish has made an impact is off the bench. So obviously, naturally, in Southgate's mind, he is going to say, "Okay, when I bring him off the bench, he's a super sub." So I'll keep doing that. Do you think Southgate played a big part in this victory, or was it more individual? Or what the players sort of took it? It wasn't
Yeah,
tactical.
Yeah, I think so.
You have to
To
give
an
him the credit
extent.
for it.
Mm.
Where would you say his tactics came in place, except for bringing Grealish on? Like,
Well, I
could you
mean-
see? Could you see in like the set plays that?
Well, we went to a back three, didn't we? I mean,
Yeah.
we thought like that was the best way to sort
about
of stop
Germany?
Germany by sort of
Yeah.
by if you can't beat them, join them, and that's what we did.
I was
And
surprised that
played them at
Germany
their own
didn't
game.
play Sane or Gnabry. I was surprised because they
I
didn't
was
have
so
much
happy
pace, to be honest.
when they took
Yeah.
Werner off for Gnabry,
Because
because
Gnabry's so dangerous.
if there were if there were two people with like pace, that could have hurt us, especially in
Imagine
the
on
final
either
few
side.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they'll be saying the same about us. Imagine a Sancho and Rashford on either side of Kane.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what? Sterling has to start next game. Sterling, I think the team won't be too different from what it is now. Next
You
game.
can't drop Sterling now. The thing with Sterling and Saka is no one doubts that they're good players, isn't it? Because obviously we're England, isn't it? We're going to have good players, whoever's going to be playing. I think the argument is who can be better, but obviously if Southgate's winning the matches and those are the players that are getting the results, then it's working so far, isn't it? But
Yeah.
yeah, I think it was good. I think Saka did well, and I think it was the perfect time to take him off. And then when Muller went through, it felt like one of those classic England moments that we're going to throw it away after a
Yeah.
hard
That
work.
Muller miss was so big. So
Mm.
big. That changes everything. Do you know, after the first half, I thought this had penalties written all over it.
I did as well,
I
yeah.
wanted to go penalties.
I thought it was going to stay 0-0 all the way.
I know, literally. And then Sterling gave us the goal. Do you know what? It's nice because I haven't said anything good about Sterling yet. So at least now I get to talk good about Sterling because he proved me wrong, and I don't mind doing
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I didn't. There are a lot of haters out there for Sterling, like calling for him to be dropped and stuff. I've been sort of on the fence, but after this performance today, I mean, he's got to start.
It's
He's our
more
main goal scorer.
momentum. That's why you have to play him. You have to play. You scored 3 games now. You have to play him. Like there's no reason to drop him. But I'll be honest. Even if Sterling didn't score, I don't think he would have been dropped anyway. I think Southgate has his idea of his best team anyway, and Sterling comes into that. Definitely.
Do you think Sancho's not Sancho? Do you think Southgate's gonna start Saka next game? 'Cause I
I'm
think we'd all
surprised he
prefer-
started Saka.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it
surprised as well.
because he started Saka. You'd think you'd start Grealish as well because bringing 2 of the fresh players, but it's either Saka or Sancho, isn't it? Really, or who's our
Yeah.
other right wing option?
I think he thinks Rashford. I think he thinks like Raheem Sterling on the right and Rashford on the left is more of an option. Then I don't think Sancho's going to get any minutes. He could get a minute against Germany where he plays like.
That's what I thought. I said Sancho plays against these players week in week out, and he didn't even get a minute,
Yeah.
which is quite surprising. Do you know what? Our defense was pretty solid, to be fair. Maguire did well. Stones did well.
Yeah, Maguire low-key had really good performance. He was just
No,
solid at the back.
yeah, Maguire's
Left
wicked.
centre back for Maguire.
But the foul that was made like just after we scored.
Oh, outside the box.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was a penalty for a second. He was going to send him off.
He barely touched him though.
Yeah.
I know
Very-
that, but like you never know with these refs, do you?
Yeah, but that's football nowadays, isn't it? Anything's a foul. We've
Mm.
pretty much. Unpopular opinion, but I think Loki, I think Maguire being captain would be more effective than Harry Kane being captain. I'm just saying. I mean, it's unpopular, definitely, but I do think so.
Do you know, there's too much attention on Kane, so I think he's trying to take all that pressure and take all the spotlight on him. I think, like we see for United, Maguire just does his job nicely in the back, quiet, not too like high profile.
Yeah. He'll make the one mistake, but imagine that's how many games we play in a Premier League season. So, he turns up for these games and he's sort of built for it. Maguire's definitely proved a point. He won't make headlines or anything, because obviously he shouldn't, because the game wasn't that outstanding, his performance. Sterling will make the headlines, but I think our defense did a good job. And even Jordan Pickford, I'll give it to Jordan Pickford as well, a good game as well. His goal kicks are pretty good as well.
Yeah,
Delivery, distribution.
Dino could never.
Dino could never, man.
The difference between having Maguire and Stones compared to Maguire, Stones and Mings.
Yeah, it's definitely really
Yeah,
good.
true.
It is
The
big.
experience you get as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
I wanted to see a bit more of Reece James, because I think Trippier did have a bit of a shake shaky game. Like he did misplace quite a few passes.
Yeah.
I
Some
think
of
his
his passes-
delivery was good, though. That was the key in playing Trippier though, because Shaw can be the first man in the last game.
But how many good deliveries did Trippier put in though? Do you remember off the top of your head?
And the one that Maguire ballooned over,
Yeah.
and
Oh
then
yeah.
a few of the corners were decent. It was just we didn't attack them
Mm.
properly. Maguire, he gets
mean-
to them, he just doesn't attack it properly though.
That's a life.
I mean, they were
that's-
better than the other game against Scotland and Czech Republic. They were better delivery because I think Trippier was on the pitch.
Yeah.
But I
State
mean,
is-
it was a bit off. You know,
Yeah, like
it wasn't his best.
yeah, I remember one cross he just hit it straight at the first defender, and then the second cross, one of the crosses he hit it way too far for Sterling. Like, you know, Sterling's forte isn't headering the ball, but Sterling scored a header not long ago, so actually, but the stadium was buzzing, and that defo
Yeah.
helped.
That was
That
half
definitely-
capacity as well.
Yeah, that was wicked.
Yeah.
I loved seeing the stadium. Ed Sheeran chilling in the stands.
Now, one thing we need to talk about though, I think Declan Rice might be out the next game then, because when we scored that second goal, I'm pretty sure he went down and then Henderson came on for him, didn't he?
But was it cramp though? Because if it was cramp, then
Yeah,
it's
I
fine.
think
That really quick.
because then he got up shortly after, didn't he? And he played sort of
Yeah.
5-10 more minutes, and then.
But the way
Henderson
he
came on.
grabbed his leg was like
Yeah,
immense pain. It seemed like.
but I
and
mean,
then-
even if he isn't, like, you know, you'd put Henderson into that role, and
Henderson and
you know that doesn't really change much in the team.
I do think Rice is an unsung hero. Like I think he does his job every game, but
Mm.
he's not a fancy player. He's not a flair player or anything. He's a CDM, and like when I was watching him carefully, he just retrieves the ball and he just plays it out. Like he does a CDM's job, and then Calvin Phillips played like a dog
Who do you
again.
think's been more effective out of the two? Out of those two?
Phillips,
Phillips.
definitely.
Well,
Yeah.
on an attacking side, Phillips. I
the-
just don't think you hear about Rice.
I think
like-
even defensively as well, like, you know, the sort of fouls that he made in like the Croatia game.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't even get booked
I think Phillips
an
for
animal.
those, but he just kept stopping Croatia's play,
Yeah, no, he's
stopped
definitely
them trying to
animal.
build any rhythm.
And
Yeah.
his stamina as well. Stamina's insane.
Yeah,
Like,
but you got to give
definitely.
credit to Bielsa for that, really.
Yeah, you have to give credit to Bielsa for that,
Yeah.
literally. Yeah, Ali, did you see on the kickoff where Rory said, no, who is it? I think Rory said,
I only watched
Cal-
the first half.
well, he said Calvin Phillips shouldn't be in the squad. No, this is previously he said Calvin Phillips
yeah.
shouldn't be in the squad because he plays for Leeds, and that's not good enough. It's like, no,
That's what we've
Cal-
done on
Calvin-
previous, like,
I'm just trying to say Calvin Phillips.
because he plays for United. Like
Yeah,
it's just
well,
whoever's best for that position at the moment.
exactly. I'm just trying to say Calvin Phillips deserves to be in that squad. Like no one can say he doesn't deserve to be in that squad
Mm.
because
You see
right
that
now.
ball he played as well to Carl Walker when he pinged it out.
Oh yeah. I was quite shocked. I was like, what? Like this guy's actually got so much more in the locker than I originally thought.
Big ball. How old is he?
Mm.
Early
young.
20s.
Yeah, early 20s, 100%.
Oh, another thing as well, Calvert-Lewin. Did you see that?
See what?
Calvert-Lewin.
He was in the
What?
squad at all, so we didn't have.
Oh
the
yeah,
second
he
striker
didn't
there.
make it. Also, we didn't. Yeah, because when Kane went down, that's what I was thinking. It's like, oh,
Yeah, I
well,
was thinking
Calvert-Lewin's
that
the replacement, but he
Rashford.
wasn't on the bench. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
think-
at that time, I would have taken off even Kane to bring on Grealish.
Yeah,
I
no.
think
I
Saka-
was thinking, let's get
Saka
Kane.
had more of an impact. Sterling had more of an impact. You know, I would have said like you move Sterling into that striker position, and then you put Grealish on the left. but-
9 touches in the first half. Kane had.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We did
Oh,
struggle though in the first half because there was no like bridge between the attack and defense. Because obviously we had this back seven with the two CDMs from the back
Yeah.
five, and we had
Yeah.
that front three, and there was nothing to like merge between it. So Grealish literally was that linchpin to kind of take the game away from Germany, isn't it?
Yeah.
He almost gave the ball away, didn't he, on the first
Yeah.
goal? Luckily, he got it to the was it Rice, I think, and then
Oh,
Yeah.
Grealish.
yeah,
Yeah,
Grealish,
yeah.
That was at the start of the move as well. That move
Yeah,
ended up.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was literally his first involvement then when
Yeah.
he came on.
Did you hear the stadium though when Grealish came on? And as soon as he got the ball straight away, like the
When they
crowd
flashed
loved
his
it.
face in there, they started cheering even.
Yeah, literally. But it shows that the players who know, I know that the fans are with every player, but Grealish, you have to take advantage of him right now because everyone loves him, and he's pretty hot. It doesn't get to his head very clearly. I'd say he's the most loved in the England squad currently,
Yeah.
and I think you make the most of that. Get him on the pitch. You know what? Grealish could have the worst game ever. I'm still going to say, listen, Grealish needs to start next game because, like, It's the
Yeah.
Grealish bias. We've got the Grealish bias over here. I'm gonna keep using it. I'm gonna give an optimistic view and like kind of real. I think we can actually progress quite far in this tournament. It's as everyone's saying, it's our best chance ever. With no
Definitely,
France,
yeah.
no Portugal. But then if I want to be a pessimist, I'll have to say that genuinely we haven't played anyone out the park yet, but you don't need to do that in a tournament. So you just have to win the game in a tournament. You know, who cares how
Yeah.
you win the games?
Just get it right on the day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We're not going to play anyone off the park though, because that's not how Southgate's going to set up. The way you do that is you play Grealish, Foden, or Mount, like, and just one CDM instead of playing the back three. So we're not aiming for
Yeah.
that sort of football anyway.
after the Sterling goal, I'm surprised he didn't bring Henderson on with Calvin Phillips and Rice play 3 CDMs. I thought he was going to bring Henderson on and go all defensive, but I'm happy we went for the second goal because his second goal was huge.
Yeah, cushioned it. Yeah,
because
especially
Kane
for
scored it.
Kane.
Yeah,
He might just just bring that sort of spark back in him.
Yeah.
And right at the right time as well. Quarterfinal.
it's a good header, because he had to
Yeah.
fully angle his head. For
Yeah.
that. Like, it wasn't like straightforward as it looks.
yeah, fully. In the first half, that chance that he missed, do you know when everyone was like, a confident Grealish finishes? No, a confident Kane finishes that first time with his left foot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that was a little bit harsh. The commentator
I mean,
saying that. It was a hard
It
touch.
was a heavy
you know?
touch, but like you felt like he had to take that touch.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Oh, who cares, man? We've won. We're
I don't
into the
think anyone
quarterfinal.
expected Matt Hummels to be that fast. I think that's what it was. He just came out of nowhere and cleared it.
Yeah. Well, next game's Spain or Ukraine. No, sorry,
It's
Sweden or
Sweden or-
Ukraine. Yeah.
Sweden, yeah.
That's in
So-
Rome as well.
I think that's a winnable game, regardless of who we play. Talent-wise,
I'd rather have Ukraine just because I think we played Sweden in the last World Cup and we struggled a bit against them. Only sort of scraped past them, didn't we?
was that the
Lindelof.
Ibrahimovic? Was that the Ibrahimovic overhead kick? Oh, no, that was way.
No,
That was
No,
before that.
that was years ago. Yeah.
Oh, we beat Sweden 2-0 in the World Cup, didn't we?
I'm thinking we
That's
did beat them.
Yeah, because I thought we went to extra time or something.
No, that
They've
was
always been
Colombia.
a sort of like bogey team for us, I thought.
I think we're okay. I think we'll be okay against either one. We
To
just
be
have
honest-
take the Netherlands in it.
Yeah, we're fortunate to be knowing already that we have either Sweden or Ukraine, and not Spain or
And
Belgium.
then the semis would be Denmark or Czech Republic, who were already beaten.
Yeah, but
Mm.
So those
exactly.
would be semi-final.
But
Wasn't it?
still winnable though. It's still genuinely winnable. Like you go into a game thinking you can win. So, and then when you
But
get
that's
to a
still-
final, it doesn't matter
Yeah.
who's playing in the final. Finals are finals. So like no matter who's playing who, you can't take the teams into
You know
account
what? We're probably favourites to win the tournament now.
over Belgium.
Yeah, I think so, because I think Belgium's defence isn't like weren't we favourites going into the tournament anyway, above France.
No, it's France, wasn't
No, it was France, yeah. France and
I
Portugal.
saw
I
a few,
It was
a
France
few
and
like, the betting places were putting England like as favourites.
It's just because we've got a good squad, but we still don't have the best squad in the tournament. I still think Belgium's squad is
Oh yeah, we do.
better than our squad.
They got more experience as well.
Yeah.
Mm. And they might have De Bruyne and Hazard injured for the Italy game.
That's
I think they
huge.
do. I think
So
they do.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's huge.
But Italy might turn them over.
Italy are a
yeah.
team. They literally play as a team, and that's what a tournament's about. They don't have necessarily like the one standout player like a Ronaldo or a De Bruyne, but they play as a team, and I think Italy are dangerous. Definitely so dangerous. More than I
Mhm.
expected originally going into the Euros.
They're definitely beatable though. I think
Yeah.
Austria showed that, isn't it?
You know what? I think if we utilize our right players, we can definitely win this tournament because the players have the mentality. You know, they don't look like a bottle job squad. You know, they don't. I don't feel that. I feel like Maguire's bottled so many games in his life. Where it's like
There's
he's
only ball left in him.
yeah, there's no more bottle left in him, literally, for this tournament. Same with Rashi as well. But you know
Rashi
what's
can't
nice? But when we won the game, even all the bench, all the reserves, everyone was happy. Like no one was like annoyed that they never made the game
that
because I feel
togetherness
like
in the team.
I feel like even back in the day with the old England squads, you know that the one they used to call the golden generation. I think you wouldn't have seen that there. You would have
Oh,
been, they
yeah.
would
I
have been
don't know.
envious
We
of other players.
might have done, but then
Well, I think
never really
Rio's
got the
been quite
chance.
open like that. There was a bit of that.
Yeah, there was a lot of that. You know, vibe with five. Five has told us. Rio's told us.
Late night survive.
Did did, did,
Late night vibe at 5.
did you see Rio's celebrations? Did you
Yeah.
watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sick. That was wicked. That was it. I remember when Kane missed that chance and he took the heavy touch. I was like, yeah, Shearer scores that. Shearer scores that.
You hear Lineker in the studio when Rio asked him, I'm not a striker, so what would you do here? Like, is it the right thing he's done? He's like, it's only the right thing if he scores, mate.
That's
Yeah,
true. Oh,
it's
that's
true,
actually so
yeah.
true.
No one really cares unless the ball's at the back of the net.
Yeah, exactly. No one cares how it goes in.
Rio wants some technical answer.
I mean, talking about how goals went in. What about Thorgan Hazard's goal? Do you remember that
Oh.
goal? Not long ago.
Yeah,
That screamer! What a goal
spin.
that was!
the
Yeah,
spin on the ball.
Literally, what a shot! I wanted to just like touch on the previous couple games, literally just quickly. That Belgian game, obviously there was Hazard's goal, which was special, and then also obviously the game last night, France versus Switzerland.
Even the Spain-Croatia one.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
a crazy game. Both teams were 3-1 up.
Yeah,
You know,
I know.
with
I know.
like
There's.
18 minutes on the clock.
I know hindsight's like one of them things where we all say, you know, in hindsight, but genuinely, when Mbappe went up for that penalty, I didn't think he would score it just from the game he'd had. Like, you know, you could just tell it's not a player's game.
You know what happened? Like, as soon as the penalty shootout started, my dad said, Mbappe's going to miss the final penalty.
I had that feeling for some reason. I didn't know he was going to take the
That was a
fifth
good
penalty.
game.
I didn't think he'd be taking the fifth one.
Yeah, I
I
didn't.
thought it would have been
It was
Pogba.
Griezmann and Benzema off the pitch.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about Pogba's goal, guys. Come on. As United, as me
Ooh,
and United,
what a
fans, let's talk
goal.
about that Pogba goal.
It's
Even
similar
I've
to
got
the
to
one he
say,
did against West Ham away.
I think it was better.
yeah,
than
the
that.
one where the ball went out of play first. So
No. Listen, Pogba only. That's world class. That's the best goal of the tournament. But it doesn't mean anything, obviously. But
Nah, the Czech Republic. From halfway.
oh yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
you got Modric's one as well,
Luka.
and Yarmolenko.
Yarmolenko, yeah. I mean, I'm giving it Pogba just because the technique on his goal, right? There was
a
like
pug move.
there was no fluke in it. There's because didn't he try that exact same shot? Yeah, France Portugal. I think it was France Portugal, but it just the goalkeeper saved it. It was the exact type of shot. This time he hit it from
Yeah.
further back and he
Mm.
buried it in the top corner.
Like he sort of set it up first, took it back, rolled it to the
Yeah.
side, and then right into the top corner. Like even if you told the keeper where it was
Yeah.
going, he wouldn't have got there.
It's a shame though France is out, but I don't know.
Benzema's first goal as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Benzema 2 goals in like what a minute.
How
yeah.
many
know
goals
what I
he
mean?
scored in tournament? 4 or 5?
Yeah, 4.
Oh, I think yeah,
Top scorer, isn't he?
No, Ronaldo was
Ronaldo.
5.
yeah.
Oh.
Three pens, but Ronaldo was.
Kane's
I
got a
thought
bit of time.
I thought Ronaldo was going to throw a huge tantrum, you know, when Portugal lost. But he did. He threw his armband off and kicked it, the captain's armband, when he was walking
Did
through
he?
the tunnel. Yeah, he kicked the
Oh.
armband. But that's just like what Ronaldo does. It's like such a Ronaldo thing. But yeah,
I mean, they were lucky, Belgium. Like it wasn't like
Belgium.
they sort of defended, brilliantly. You
yeah.
know, it was like hitting the post, or it was just straight at the keeper.
That first half of that game was very dry.
Mm.
That was a dry
Until-
first half.
until
You
the
know, a
goal.
lot of the games though, they come into life in the second half.
Yeah,
No one's really fully, apart from that Spain-Croatia game.
But
not
yeah,
much
I
has
remember.
happened in these games.
Govinda, do you remember like in the, like 1 or 2 episodes back, maybe we were saying that the tournament's come to life now after Hungary scored like 2 goals within like a minute. They went down and they scored again and came back up, and I was like, yeah, no, this is like a proper
Now it
tournament
feels
moment.
like.
And
it
now
starts here,
in the
yeah.
past 3 games, we've had literally everything you could think of. Where England beat Germany in a major tournament. We've had 2 extra times and
Mm.
1 penalty shootout. Like that, what else can you ask for in the tournament? And
I
it's
mean,
all been
even the-
unpredictable.
Even the red card as well for Netherlands.
Yeah,
That came out absolutely out of nowhere, and then they crashed out the tournament.
They were now off the draw as well.
I
Mhm.
definitely say it's a completely different Netherlands with Van Dijk. Like Netherlands definitely have a
Yeah.
big danger with Van Dijk. I think Netherlands would have progressed to this point easily with Van Dijk.
Mm. He's
Yeah,
a
I think the red
captain as
card
well.
changed
Yeah.
it as well.
Yeah. Great tournament, guys, so far. So predictions now for winners. apart from England, because obviously we'll all say England. But if you wasn't to say England, then
I would say probably Belgium then, but Spain are looking good going forward. It just depends. They can get their defense together, isn't it?
yeah, Spain looked good, and like Vince, even Morata scored. I was like, yo,
Them and
Spain,
Italy look
Yeah.
like they've got the best in terms of like the coaching behind them. Like
Yeah,
Luis
yeah,
Enrique,
yeah.
manager, isn't it? He's done a good job there as well.
yeah,
Mm. I think if De Bruyne and Hazard were fit for that Italy game, for that quarterfinal, I'd say Belgium, yeah, but it's hard to say because I think that Italy-Belgium game just becomes a bit tighter now.
Who
I think
gives
it just
England the
edges Italy's
toughest
way, I think.
game?
Sorry?
Who would you say gives England the toughest game?
Belgium just because of the firepower. Just
But
because of De
Italy.
Bruyne and Lukaku, like with our defense, like I wouldn't want to see that.
Lukaku gives
Mm.
any defense problems, to be fair, especially in an international game.
Yeah,
Half
I
the
think we
Lukaku
cope
gives.
with Spain and Italy. I think we cope with them.
Yeah,
They
I
haven't
thought,
got because like Spain and Morata up front. We can deal with that. Italy, it's like Insigne, Immobile. They're like I think we could deal with that as well. But yeah, Belgium.
I mean, it was a good finish by Morata for the goal.
Yeah.
He took it down, a little boom, top corner, on the volley, left foot, yeah, Alvaro Morata. You know what I thought? Yeah, France should have brought Giroud on earlier because you know Giroud always scores.
And
I thought-
that was the same ground he scored the overhead kick against Madrid in the Champions
Was it
League for
actually?
Chelsea. The
Oh,
Which
same
stadium
ground.
was it?
It was the was it
The
Bucharest?
Copenhagen, wasn't it?
Metropark,
It was in Romania.
Romania. Oh,
Because remember they couldn't play the games in home and
Yeah.
away because of COVID, so it was played over there.
Oh, yeah,
In like
I think
Liverpool, you guys played both of the Leipzig games in a different. Where did you guys play them?
oh yeah, we had to play. I
Yeah.
can't remember now. Yeah.
That's what happened with the Chelsea one as well.
fun fact by Ali.
Back to the
Back to the day. So overall, guys, overall, I'll say I'm just gonna give it. I'm gonna be quick. I'm gonna be brief. You guys can go in detail. I'm happy. I'm definitely happy, and I've been surprised, and I'm happy that I've been proven wrong.
Mhm.
yeah.
To you
No,
guys?
it was important we overcame that bit where we couldn't beat a major team in the knockout stage as well. That's a massive turning point.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it looks good at the moment. I think just need to keep our defense solid, be a bit more expressive going forward the next 2 rounds. I think we can explore a bit how we want to play a bit. Just keep it solid at the back. I don't want to see it back 5 next 2 games.
Yeah.
Well, next
literally,
game, take it 1 game at a time, isn't it? But I think Grealish should probably be on the bench next game, and I think then. Yeah, it's going to be tough for the final, but we need to make sure we get that momentum and get Kane playing well again and getting us gelling a bit similar to how Spain and Italy are playing, and then I think we'll have a good game and get to the final then.
Mm. Hopefully we can. I mean, he's got the players to, you know, if he wants to go defensive, if he wants to go attacking, he made the right subs today, and you know they paid off. So, you know, even if Plan A doesn't work within the first sort of 60 minutes of the game, he's got the talent to bring off from the bench. And I think those decisions might be the most important. You know,
Yeah.
who he brings on in sort of the latter part of the game. So
Yeah.
guess we'll wait and see.
I was trying to mention just to show that like even everyone was thinking the same thing. When at halftime they said, "Oh, England just need that spark," and then Ferdinand and Shearer, Ferdinand and Lineker all said, "Yeah, they're all on the bench." Literally, every spark was literally on the bench. Like our bench was like every player on the bench, except for every player on the bench. Yeah, they were better than who.
We had one of the best attacks in the tournament on our bench today.
Yeah, literally. Foden. What do you think's left for Foden in the
Sancho,
tournament?
Rashford, Grealish,
Mm.
Mount.
What would you say is left for Foden in the tournament? Because I put him down as one of England's biggest weapons, but
Yeah, I think he's slipped down pecking order in terms of Grealish and Mount at the moment, but
yeah,
he's still pretty important, isn't it? He's got that piece of magic about him.
yeah, definitely.
You know, he runs at players. He's fearless, just like Grealish, just like Mount, Saka. You know,
Saka, yeah.
Yeah. So, but at the moment, it'd be interesting to see if Saka starts for the next game. He did well against Czech. He did well today against Germany. So
I just didn't expect him to start, and he started. And
mhm.
I
I didn't
mean,
expect him to play at all this tournament. I thought it was more of like
just an
he's a
extra
good,
player.
good tournament for experience for him, isn't it?
But I don't want to
His
make this about
versatility
United.
as well.
But imagine Greenwood came. Now that shows me that if Saka was playing, Greenwood would have got game time then, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Left foot, right foot.
Remember the beginning of the tournament? No one predicted Trippier anywhere near this team. No one predicted Phillips anywhere near it. No one put Sterling in. No one put Saka in. That's
True.
like players that make up our starting 11 regularly now.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah. Saka and Calvin Phillips are like the biggest surprises. Sterling and Trippier don't surprise me too much because Southgate likes them. Trippier, he trusts Trippier a lot, which is why I don't mind Trippier playing, because if you have such a relationship with the manager, you want to play for the manager. And I know they all do, but I think Trippier is a reliable player. Yeah, he's made a few mistakes, but I'd prefer him on the right than when he was playing a right-footed left back. So
yeah, Luke Shaw's much better at that.
Yeah, Luke Shaw's better. I think we keep playing Luke Shaw. I think the defense will remain the same for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, defense is that. Yeah.
So anything else, guys? Before I wrap it up, I'm not. Yeah.
Not
No,
really,
I
no.
think. Look at exciting times. Next game's on Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, we should do this again straight after the game.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So, guys, hope you enjoyed that, and we'll be back after a victory, hopefully on Saturday. And yeah, that's about it. All right. See you guys.